Several college students disappeared after leaving bars or parties with friends. In many cases, they were walking home alone when they simply vanished. These incidents occurred in different cities across the United States, and over the years, a strange pattern began to draw attention. Days or even weeks later, their bodies were found in rivers near urban areas. Cases like this were reported in multiple states, including Wisconsin, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. At first glance, many of them appeared to be isolated tragedies. Young men who drank too much, lost their balance near the water, and ended up drowning. But some independent investigators began to notice something unusual. In certain locations near where some of the bodies were discovered, there were graffiti drawings of a smiling face, the well-known Smiley face. Over time, a theory began to emerge. These symbols could be some kind of signature left behind by a killer, or even by an organized group. This hypothesis became known as the Smiley face killers theory. According to some investigators who support this idea, the pattern among the victims seemed consistent. Young male college students often disappearing after a night of drinking. In addition, many of the bodies were found in rivers, sometimes at a considerable distance from the place where the person had last been seen. For these investigators, the combination of these factors could suggest something more than simple accidents. But there is another side to this story. Experts and authorities point out that Smiley graffiti was extremely common in urban areas, especially in the late 1990s and early 2000s, when the symbol was widely used in pop culture, street art, and even movements connected to electronic music. In many cases, the drawing was not located exactly at the scene, but only somewhere nearby, making it difficult to establish any direct connection. Another important point involves the statistics. According to authorities, drownings involving young people near rivers after drinking alcohol are not uncommon, especially in college towns where bars are located close to bodies of water. And when the data was analyzed, there was no significant increase in such cases that would suggest the activity of a serial killer. Because of this, after numerous investigations, most of the deaths were officially classified as accidental. In fact, the FBI itself stated that there is not enough evidence to confirm the existence of a group of killers connected to the Smiley graffiti. Even so, the theory continues to circulate on the internet to this day, mainly among people who believe there may be a hidden pattern behind these cases. So what do you think? Were these deaths simply a tragic sequence of reckless decisions after nights of partying? Or is there something darker that was never truly discovered?